Hey, everybody out there, good evening, good evening. We are back again another Wednesday, bringing y'all good, candid conversations that we love to talk about and conversations that people don't like to talk about. This is When Life Talk, and today we have a special guest, Miss Yvette. Miss Yvette is one of our battle buddies, someone who was with me and Mr. Mac back when we was at Fort Polk, Louisiana. So we're happy to have her on tonight. Man, Matt, go ahead and address yourself. Can't hear you.
Oh, now y'all already know I always cut up. Hey, welcome back, welcome. Like we always say, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to join us on another Wednesday. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're glad to have you. Like Crystal say, we've known this young woman for over 20 plus years. So ready for her to enlighten y'all, drop some gems on y'all. Just have an open conversation as we always do. Hey, without
Yes.
I'm gonna turn the flow over to her.
All right, all right.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Yvette Rutledge, and I've known it for a long time. Military for 4 years. I have four beautiful goddesses and one god that I gave birth to, that I created. So I came here tonight just enlighten the masses, just to answer questions and give a little insight on how my journey is going.
Okay. So let's get it all started. Your life after the military. You decided to take on a, I guess, a baby. You began to birth a project. So let's talk about it.
Yes, I at first I started to write a book, but then so by me, going into this new, I call it the redemption of me, a new part, a new life for myself. I wanted my life based off of what it was. So I had to change the way I ate a little bit, and change a lot of routines that was actually toxic. And then in doing that, it allowed me to see different things that I need to work on or to release. And one of those things that I had to release was my marriage. I had to let it go because it was doing more harm than good. But so I've seen my father marry several people, not knowing that it was hurting me more than helping me. So
Mm-hmm.
um, to actually heal myself in the process of being in a marriage at the same time, and by doing that, I became a Reiki master on that along that healing others.
Uh-oh, I think you're going in and out. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
We
Okay,
got
I
Oh,
can hear you. Okay.
okay. So seeing their transformation and watching them go through their process, it allowed me to gain the courage. I have the fear of speaking to my husband about the things that I've seen and things I want to address. So
Right.
going fast forward, I started my divorce process, which is my own podcast that I talk about my life journey and really talk about the things that other people don't like to talk about, just how it looks when you're healing, when you're actually healing. Because I mean, a lot of people know that
Mm-hmm.
negative, but it's actually a beautiful process. So I birthed her just so she could, give insight to others.
Man, that's awesome. I was just talking to Mac the other day. Is that sometimes we, as people, as an adults, have to go back and address that childhood trauma, those childhood experiences, because we just don't know that those things is what create our adult
hmm
mess. And so, what we think is perfect and what we think is right, don't be.
You're
It's
right.
just our life just be in shambles sometimes. So I love. I went and watched your podcast, and like I say, your journey, what you spoke on, truly blessed me that day. It spoke to me, And so I was already on the path of cleansing, far as what I put into my body, learning how to meditate, learning just how to reach out to that childhood Crystal and say, you know what, I apologize for the things I put you through, or go back and forgive people who, you know, harmed me back then. So I had to learn how to cleanse myself.
Absolutely.
Basically, that's what it is. Just cleanse myself of all that stuff that was toxic and that wasn't meaning me no good and that was causing me problems in my adult life. So, oh my God, I commend you for stopping everything and just saying, look, this is what I'm about to do. Even if it caused fear in the beginning, to say, you know what, I'm still going to walk this journey, God. Whatever you have for me, it's going to be, because I'm trusting you to walk this path. So, man, I take my hat off to you for doing that. So tell us about, like, what is a Ricky? Because for the people who may not know that's out there, what is a Ricky?
A Reiki master, I'm a Reiki master, so we actually take the energies inside your body and we
Mm-hmm.
transfer the way we feel. So you may be on the, and normally I don't like to call myself just a Reiki master because I'm a shaman too, and I do other
Mm-hmm.
that other people don't, but it allows me to see that trauma. So I will see your inner child and see what he or she is doing and where they are, and then I can actually grab the child and cleanse the child, or either take the child where the child needs to go. And then on top of that, it's all type of different ways. And I started this, honestly, I started with my family first, just
Mm-hmm.
how it worked, because I didn't, when I got the license to do it, I was already healing in my own little way. So by laying the people down and laying hands on them, because a lot of people look at it as, energy hand, like hands healing. So I'm
Right.
putting on you, and the energy by moving, because it's stuck. It's been stuck there for years in certain spots, and then you may feel it. Sometimes you get lightheaded, or either sometimes you just may start crying just to release the energy or the stuff that's stagnant in your body.
So that's a good thing. I was actually um looking for one here. I actually found a young lady in that's not too far from my home that I said I was going to set an appointment with, because I've been looking to it for years. You know, I get on YouTube and do my little research and see other people who do it. I know Draymond Green from my hometown, who played for the Warriors. He actually did one with Chakra Deepak. I want to say that's his name. But he actually did one with him. And like, I'm just, like I said, I'm in the phase of meditation. I have a mind that goes 100 miles per hour and it don't
Stop.
stop. Oh my God. I could be in the middle of praying and just so quick my mind would be like, oh, what am I supposed to cook? So, or when I do the five, like I have to start 5-10 minute meditations to the point where I'm like, okay, let me just keep repeating this word this person is telling me to repeat, because if I don't, my
Your
mind
mind,
is gone.
absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
it's gone.
But
So
it just
I gotta find, yeah, yeah. So I gotta get, I don't know. Maybe you can help me out because I need to figure that out. Okay, let me see. I got some people tuning in. So my auntie, she said, Miss, I wanted to say, is that a Ricky? More information, please. Okay, she want to know some more information about what you do, huh?
oh, okay. Okay. So when it comes to Reiki, I also will I look at your body type and I ask you questions. I sit you down first and I ask you, what are you looking for what you looking for from this session? And then they'll let me know, or where, I'm stagnant in certain places, or my mind runs. And then that's when I'll put like a care plan together at that moment to address those issues based off the chakras in your body. I have crystals that I put on top of each chakra. I sage your body, just help you release. I'm also a medium, so I can see if there's a family member that wants to come forward. I can actually see and talk to them too. And they honestly, they would actually tell me what to heal on you. I had one incident where I had a lady that her brother had committed suicide, and he told me what she to the house in the vision. It was all in the vision. He took me to the for the trauma that. And so that gave me a little guidance on what I was working with and how to address each issue. But each person is different. I just based off of what I get once I go in.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm a visionary. Not knowing how to fully tap into. I don't know if I want to go into that space, but I do get that. I don't know if it's because I'm a Aquarius. When I was younger, my Aunt Bibi used to tell me, Aquarius, we have that, that ability. So I have it, but if it's a family member, of course, and they come to me and show me, of course, I'm gonna receive it all day because I'm not afraid of them.
Right.
I'm not afraid of that point. But far as um I don't know. Far as like strangers, I don't know if I could deal with it on that end. So I did have a friend I grew up with, knew him for years. Would see him when I go back and forth home to Michigan. I would see him from time to time. Sometime I wouldn't. He passed away. Um, Died. I think he was sitting up in the bed and passed away with a cigarette in his hand. His name is what was his name? I want to say his name was James. But that just tell you how you could just see somebody because you didn't grow up with him, but you don't really kind of communicate with him no more. So Jermaine, there you go. His name Jermaine. So he passed away the day of his funeral. You know how you can dream, but you be woke in your dream.
Right.
You be dead woke. So I'm sitting there at his funeral. This the day of his funeral. His funeral haven't started yet. Thank you. My brother just put it up there. The funeral hadn't even started yet. But I'm in my bed sleep, but I'm awoke. I'm sitting at his funeral. Mind you, the family don't know what happened to him, why he passed, or whatever. I see him get up from the casket. He come walk towards us. And he say, I said, "What's up, Jermaine? You all right?" Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm trying not to have fear. He said, "Yeah, I'm all right. Just tell him it was my heart." He said, "I had a bad heart. I should have went to the cardiologist a long time ago." I got on the phone and called my auntie, which she was at their house at the time because they was waiting to get in the funeral cars and go. And I said, "Tell them." He said it was his heart. And true enough, it was that man's heart. That was crazy for me.
Yeah, he wanted you to tell everybody. They didn't know.
Yeah. Yes. Who wife is that? She's nobody. Mr. She's a single woman on the path to righteousness, honey.
Yeah, my man say, "Who wife is that?" Boy,
Look, he said he got
not
to
already. Game on.
He don't know care what the topic is. He said, "Hold on now, who is that?"
So when you talk about, I've been sitting here processing this. When you talk about you all the time, when you talk about you love your how did you come to that to say, you know what, I'm inside this man.
You going in and out, Matt?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Matt, we can't.
Say that again.
We can't.
I don't know what's going on.
Ah,
Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you.
So, you decide to walk. You know, most folks get stuck. I don't want to break my family up. I don't want to separate my family. I don't want to create it.
You gone.
My wife.
I'm going in and out. I heard some of it.
He'll jump back on. He probably gonna re-enter. But it seemed like he was saying in your moment of go ahead, honey.
Yeah, he was asking me how did I come to the conclusion of breaking my family. Pretty much, I don't want want to call it breaking my family up because, you know, that's how people looked at it. And that's what I feared. But I knew that being in that relationship didn't help my kids. You know, your kids actually see a lot more than you think yet you holding back. And they was more supportive when I came up to them, talked to them about that. Was supportive in the whole situation. They was like, Mom, you got to be happy. And, you know, I cried a lot because we was together for 21 years and trying to nourish something that was dead was I was hitting a brick wall. So at this point, I had to realize, okay, are you going to try to fix this or are you going to leave it all together? So I tried to fix it. We both did. I can't just put it all on me. We both tried to fix it, but the only way if both of y'all are both honest about the situation. Right. You know, you can't look at stuff and the status of having a beautiful wife and successful career and all these things. We had a great life when it comes to me. But when it came to spiritual, and to me, that was, you know, I was committed when he wanted to be. And you know, and it's okay because that's what he wanted, the type of life. But I have to become honest with myself. Do I need to stay in this? Do I want to be a part of this, or should I leave this? And so I decided to leave. The first people I had to call was my parents, because you know I'm a pastor's daughter, so they used to us being married. You know, all their kids are married. I tell them like, you're gonna have to be okay with me not being married because I'm ready to file a divorce. They were shocked because for so long I never told anybody private. So we was like the what you call that? Like the couple that everybody idolized. But they know, they thought we by Facebook and social media and stuff, it showed that we had a happy family. And it was happy moments, you know, but it wasn't to the point where that I can say, oh, I can live in this forever. No.
Exactly.
I worried about my, you know, trying to heal from that, because they was already going through the trauma of being in a marriage, but then now you breaking, that's a divorce. That's a whole different type of trauma. You separating a family, one going in one household, and you got two parents their parent styles are different. I feel a little bit, but I had to process at this point.
Exactly. Mr. says, seems like when people stay together just for the kids, it hurts more than helps. It does, whether we realize it or not. It actually does. And when there too, what people don't realize is, as a person, you change every 5 years, whether good, bad, indifferent, or you can remain stagnant. And me having the opportunity to know both of you all, because both of you all was together at Fort Polk. And like you said, when you look at a person's life on social media, like I always from the beginning, oh my God, they are a beautiful couple. Like I've just loved y'all together. But like you say, we are the people who is on the outside looking in. We see what social media shows us. We see what we knew back in our younger days, because we was young then. I was only 21.
Yeah.
We was young then. So if a person is not willing to grow with you and they want to stay stuck in the outside world or what the world wants us to be, it does. It would cause a rut in the household. It'll cause a rut in the family. And then you just, at the end of the day, you spiritually wore out.
Yeah.
You're broken.
And then when it comes down to them, a lot of times they don't know, because they don't realize how much the trauma, the illusion of being a good relationship. Because that illusion, it lies to you and you feel like, oh, everything's fine. But that, you know, what's going on, they don't understand what you're talking about. You crazy. We gotta, but you know,
I lost you too. You going in and out too. I don't know what it is tonight. It's okay. I don't know what it is tonight.
We done lost Mac and everything.
Okay, he just disappeared all the way. But my brother said everything long live amazing. Say everything isn't always what it seems to be in the eye of the public.
Absolutely.
You're surely right. You're surely right. It's not. Like I say, you can have, man, $1 million, live in a mansion. You can live, oh my God, like you say, have everything you want in life. But if that foundation is not there, that's gonna keep it going strong, it's just gonna crumble.
Right.
Oh, okay. She said yes, it's going in about here static. Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight, Auntie, but we're gonna keep on going.
Pushing.
We're gonna keep on pushing. But yeah, so we just, like you said, we have to get to a point in life where we no longer want to settle. We no longer want to give energy to things that no longer serve us. Hey, welcome back.
Can y'all hear me now? Am I clear?
Yes, you
Yeah,
clear.
I can hear you now.
All right,
Crystal clear.
little technical difficulties. Go, but I don't want to break the conversation. So go ahead and I'll pick back up on my question.
Go ahead, because I think she kind of answered your question because we kind of was piecing it together what you had said. But let's go to what Lonely Amazing say. Living in an illusion also places you in a solitude state of mind, and everything seems like it's for you and not the relationship.
I see Mac.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm back. So yeah, so what I was saying before all that, I don't know what happened. I had to switch modes. So when you look at it, we said all the time, a lot of times people don't want to put the mirror on themselves. So when you
Mm-hmm.
made that decision to walk away from your marriage, most folks look at it, hey, I got a family, I want to stay for the kids, whether it's male or female. When you made that decision, how did you know that was the right decision? How did you know you was comfortable with that decision? And was there, and I guess the third part, was there any hesitation to it?
Oh, that's some great questions. I knew I wanted to get out of it so bad that I didn't care what the future was bringing, and that was kind of scary because I had everything in one basket. I mean, my house, cars, everything. 21 years of building this foundation, and now I got to crumble this foundation to go and go to a whole new foundation. It was scary because I had a government job, and I'm trying to figure out how to maneuver this. And then I had to be a single parent.
Single parent with 5 kids.
I so I had faith, and it was rough. It wasn't easy at all. This is the finished product, but it was a whole bunch of sweating and crying and moving into apartments, going to things like it was rough. It wasn't easy at all.
Mm.
And I appreciate you sharing your journey, because a lot of folks, that's the part they don't want to talk about. They run from that because most folks, when you see them, you see the finished product. They don't want to share what they walked through to get to where they at now. So I definitely appreciate that.
And so too, also in walking into your journey of becoming a shaman, a Reiki, and a median, did you know you had this from a child, where some of it from a child state, or is this something you eventually tapped into as you begin to clear your mind and your space?
I had this ability. I come from a line of healers. My dad is a healer also, so he actually had people. I didn't know what it was called. I just knew my dad had prayed for people, and so once I began the journey.
Uh-oh, you going in and out.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
What about now? Okay, my abilities began to heighten, and so I went to study with indigenous tribe in Peru for 3 weeks, just so I could learn what's happening to me in my body, my mind. Because at this point, I didn't cleanse my temple completely, where I took all the food, I went vegan, and I only drank water, and that was it. And then I was dry fasting every first through the third of the month, and then Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I would either for those days. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, as a I'm learning things about myself, but I want to learn the right terminology and not just go off of what I seen my grandfather and my dad did, because those were the main two healers in my family. Even though I have healer too and other people that's in my family too, but we didn't classify it as being a Reiki master. I wanted to see the deeper roots of where it came from. So I studied a whole lot until I got to this point. And just to be able to come out and tell the world what I do, I was kind of scared at first because, they give healers a bad name, and you don't want to call it being a healer because we actually can heal ourselves. We just conductors,
Mm-hmm.
that actually help get to that point where you need to go. So yeah, it took a minute, but I ended up figuring it out, and I'm stepping fully into it now.
Well, that's good. And I'm glad you were, eventually put it out to the world. Because some people, like you say, they'll give it a bad name. Oh, they think it's witchcraft or it ain't of the Bible. But
Yeah.
some things is God. What you think God was doing? What you think God was bringing prophets and all this stuff to the world? It's different. But people don't, if they don't know, they're not educated, then they put everybody into that same box.
Right.
My auntie said, right, wondering, do you get negative feedback from the church?
Oh, I don't go to church. Only because it's not that I don't want to go to church. I don't want to be put in a box.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because the church now, you have to walk a certain way. It's not even it's about a status. It's not even pure like it used to be. I go home and go to my dad's church, whatever, but I don't like church. I still think this is voodoo. You know,
Right.
or you going to hell. And I don't like, and I don't go home to church as much because people judge us, and then it has to go to my dad too, because at the end of the day, we are his kids. You
Right.
I fully. I do not care what the so it's not, I'm I won't say I'm bigger than the church, but what I believe is way more than just
Yes, way more than the building.
way more than the building. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good, yeah, because every time I go to New Orleans, that's my favorite place to go. So every time I go to New Orleans, I always visit Voodoo Authentic. And some people shy away from that. But I'm like, no, I'm going in here to learn because it's of course it's stuff in there, spells and everything else in there. I said, but it's also a place where you can learn different stuff. It's also good stuff. It's also good healing in there. So I go in there to educate myself. And trust me, the people know me well when I go in there because I go in there and I will be in there almost an hour because I'm asking questions. I'm
Absolutely.
like, yeah.
It's all about the intent. So if you're going just to learn, and then it's all about your heart. If your heart means it's pure, heart, you're gonna practice the argument. So it's
Mm-hmm.
all about you. And that people don't understand it because most people are actually doing some stuff that they don't even know that they're doing because of the fact that they wasn't taught the real way. And our ancestors, all our stuff was erased. This stuff should have
Mm-hmm.
been taught to us as kids. It better off. We would be better off if we known the stuff that I know now, that I'm teaching my kids now. It's all about words. It's all about intent. It's all about speak and how you think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going herbs. I mean, it's all about your temple.
It
You
is.
words that come out your mouth. Your words are spells.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
It is. Yeah, your words is powerful. That's what they say. Speaking into existence. That's all the thought of manifestation. That's what
absolutely.
yeah. So yeah, when you know how to use your words and ask for what you want and ask for what you want to come into your life or have removed out of your life, that you manifesting. So it's just I don't know. Like I say, we just people have to just educate themselves and to know. just we're gonna learn. I always say we're gonna learn to the day we die. And that's one thing about me. I will Google, go to YouTube University, ask questions, all of that. All that. I would go experience something, because like I be want to know. Like I say, I have visions and different stuff now with my nephew. My nephew was killed back in July 25th. He was taken by murder, gun violence. I'll say that. And recently, I've had dreams, and I've been given a date. And so with that date, I said, I'm gonna sit back and watch because to see what's gonna happen on this date, whether it be 2024, I don't know the year, or 2025. I just know it. I have a date, and I want to see if what I have been shown will come to, in fruition. Last time I was in worship, every time I go to work, on my commute to work is an hour because of Atlanta traffic. Atlanta traffic is ridiculous. It really is a 30-minute drive, but it takes me an hour. So anytime I'm on that drive, I have 3 to 4 pastors I rotate through. Pastor Keon Henderson, Pastor Mike McClure, Jamal Bryan sometime, T.D. Jakes. T.D. Jakes, his sermon's a little longer for my commute, so sometimes I find myself only getting half. So in those sermons, sometimes I'll find myself, in the spirit, of course. And I say, okay, God, by this time and date, I need this to happen. I need this to happen. So on my way to work one day, I manifest, Lord, I need this to happen. My sister's birthday was October 6th. I said, Lord, by October 6th. But I said, before October 6th, we know who the killer is. I said, but by October 6th, it's something going to happen. He going to make a mistake. It's something going to happen. I need him to be locked up. I can't even remember what day that was. September 25th, he was locked up. He was locked up. I said, well, God, well, you showed it to me. You told me it was going to happen. So here it is. Yeah. Now you done showed me another date. I ain't going to put my date out there. But I want to wait. I want to see if, if something going to happen by this time and date. But like I say, I have them. I just don't know how to, or if I really want to go into that to that world. But I have been, for the last couple of months, I was like, let me look into this shaman. It's crazy that is one of, God working mysterious ways. But I was like, yeah, I need to find one. And I found one. And so I'm gonna do my research on her to make sure but she has some good reviews, so I can go to her and see. But yeah, man, y'all could have been doing anything else, but y'all rocking it out with us. We at our half-hour mark. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, share, subscribe to Thought Magazine, When Life Talk Facebook page, as we keep bringing y'all good conversations to talk about. Tough conversations, difficult conversations, easy conversations, gossip, political aspects. We're here to talk about it all. And I just appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. If y'all tuning in now, or if y'all will tune in and watch it later. Thank y'all.
Yeah, ask questions. Tune in. Like I say, it's sitting here had a few technical difficulties on my end, but hey, I love when a person shares their journey because not everybody understands it. And understand when we say this, y'all, everybody's journey is not meant for you. Mm-hmm. So you have to understand, and you understand your path in life. If the path should be straight, but you're gonna run into those difficult days, you're gonna run into those difficult situations. And it's all about how you take yourself and you get up out of those situations. So, we got Yvette here. She's sharing a lot of knowledge. I would be the first to admit, I didn't know what in the world a Wiki Master was. I didn't know. So, and y'all know, I think I'm a pretty intelligent gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So you have enlightened me on what it is and what you do in the practices. And I think you touched on it a minute ago because I was sitting over here like that was going to be my next question. Like, how many naysayers do you meet? How many people that
you will run across that'll run away from you, because we all in the South. We all heard about the root doctor going to see going to South Carolina, seeing the root lady. So all coming up, like you say, our ancestors and all the stuff we was taught. You have a lot of people that believe in it. You have a lot of people that don't believe in it. So just that resistant piece. I mean, I know you touched on it, but how have you handled it when it not necessarily the church folks where your dad at, but just folks you meet in life in your area?
Oh, you went out on us again. That's tough.
Try to hit the unmute button. See if you can unmute.
Yeah. I don't know what's on.
Oh yeah, the whole program tripping tonight.
It must got to be the program.
No, we can't hear you.
No. Oh, I was gonna say go out and come back in.
Yeah, Joy, what's up? What up, Miss Eleanor?
Hey,
we see you. Yeah, we've been having some technical difficulty, y'all. Look, hey, understand it ain't us. It's things happen. So y'all probably sitting back there. I'm trying to listen. I can't hear what they saying. Hey.
Look, we may have to bring her back next weekend. Next Wednesday. Because like I said, it was a lot of good stuff that we heard and couldn't hear. That was because it was going in and out. Okay, let me bring her back up. Okay.
Can you hear now?
There we
go.
We live.
Yeah.
Oh, the program want to mess up on us.
Hold on.
Come on, program.
I'm finna oh yeah, it is. Oh my God, what's going on?
It's tripping.
Okay. Mine is going haywire on my end.
That's what it did to me, and because I could, when we was live, it was like I can hear y'all, but I was getting the echo from y'all. Then eventually it kicked me out.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder, can I go in from my phone?
So I'm on my laptop now, and for y'all out there, I got 5G, so don't be trying to play your boy. I ain't got no 1G.
I'm on my laptop too.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, you back. We got volume. So so just roll with it.
Okay, let me see. Joy said, okay.
Because hello?
We can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. It was good that you asked that question. I own a assisted living facility, and a lot of people know that I'm a Reiki master at the same time. So I have to deal with the backlash of their clients being here, which is, you have a choice. You have to bring him or her to my facility, but I have one of the best facilities in Houston. So your family gonna end up in my facility. So I had one lady that took her mom out the other day because she felt like I was worshiping in the devil, and her mom was seeing ghosts because she was here in my facility. So you get those different type of things, but it doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, I have to be my authentic self. I have to honor who I am as a being. I can't please everybody, and it's okay if you don't like it. Even if it's family members that don't like it, it's okay. I'll see you. I don't hate you. I'm not mad. I see you nothing but love, and it's okay. You don't see every day. It's gonna be somebody that's not gonna like who you are, even if it has nothing to do with spirituality, just being a person themselves.
Yeah, I ain't want to say it. For me, it's the lack of knowledge. Can't recall any direct contact with anyone in my family growing up on this topic other than negative. So glad to hear your information. I'm learning today. So that is good. Yes, I will. It's still going in and out. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they want to act crazy. They want to act up on us tonight.
Okay, ain't nothing but the devil going on.
I know, man. I see this.
on. But I don't know why it's cutting up. You may have to get back on here next Wednesday and get it back popping. But yeah, I mean, it's
completely out.
Oh, I'm going off. Can you see me, Matt?
Yeah, I can see you on my end. It's something with the programming tonight. Because I still see both of y'all live, but it's you can feel the static delay.
Okay, yep. Because I would say I see everybody.
Okay.
Yep, I see everybody. Can you hear us, Yvette?
I think it's delayed on her end now. So it's like it's bouncing. It's bouncing between us. Where the delay come?
Yeah. There she go.
So hey, all right. So y'all that's out there, like we say, it ain't us. It's technical difficulties. So when y'all watch this show, don't be sitting there laughing at us talking about, oh, hey, look, hey, things happen, but it's a lot of J Jack says connection problem.
Okay.
It's a lot of knowledge that we're trying to put out. You know, we got a special guest on. She's trying to do her best, but I promise you, we may have to redo this episode and do a part 2. Because it's very informational. You know, a lot of folks, like Yvette said, they look at it and say it's witchcraft. They look at it and run from it. And hey, to each his own. That's what you got to say in life. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be judgmental out here in this world.
Exactly. Yep. You don't know unless you ask questions or even learn. Oh yes. They said bring you back. So we're gonna have to get you back on the book so we can come back and talk about this too again when everything is. We're gonna have to redo this segment. I'll just say that because, like I say, it's some good information that's being put out there, and in the same token, you educating someone. Not only are you educating someone, but you are helping someone else to break that cycle who may have been afraid to step away from a marriage, who feel like, oh, well, I'm just staying in it because of the kids, or I'm staying in it because of I'm complacent or for comfortability. So your story, I promise you will reach the masses and be able to help someone and say, give them the strength to say, you know what, she did it. She survived. I know I can.
Absolutely.
I can.
So how do people reach out to you when it I mean, how if they wanted to, they wanted to learn more, they a lot of folks have stuff on them and they don't want to share, they'll shy away from their family, but like you say, you can sit down with a person and you can start understanding that person and seeing what that person got going on. So how do people get in contact? I mean, is this worldwide? Is it all 50 states, or elaborate a little bit on that for the folks that's still out there that's coming in late, that's trying to figure it out.
Okay, I can do distant healing. I can do it all. So if you want to contact me, you can contact me on my cell phone number 346-317-6010. I always answer it. If I don't answer, you can send me a text message. That's my business phone. So somebody will respond. If I don't respond, my assistant will respond. And then I also have my my email address is yve77tte@yahoo.com.
Crystal, can you tag that? We may have to put it in the chat. The tag.
Tell me, say the phone number again. I have
346.
We done lost her again. Okay, there you go.
It's going in and out.
It do. Like me and Joy and Keisha actually be in Houston Friday. We'll be there from Friday to Sunday. So we're gonna have to fit in some time so we can actually I can talk to you offline about it, but we will be in Houston this weekend.
I don't know why it's doing it to me.
They kicked her back off again.
Yeah. J Jack says the connection.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring her back. We might just end this episode because
it's too much going on with this one.
Because I'm mad because I'm trying to get the full.
Yeah, and I'm sitting, you know me, it's sitting there. Yeah. So
It's
y'all,
okay.
man, like I say, y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, we apologize, it's out of our control with the technical difficulties. Hey, but we taking a deeper dive into the wiki masters.
Ricky Master Shine, man.
Yeah.
Like But as you can see, she also says she is a business entrepreneur. She owns her own residential group home in the Houston area. So yeah, she has a lot of plenty things going on, and and she's talking about her journey after a 21-year marriage. So we most definitely
and left it. You know, a lot of folks, like you say, they stay around, but she found the inner strength to say, you know, this marriage is not for me, for whatever reasons. Like I say, you know, she know her significant other knew what was going on. So you know, a lot of folks, like we always say, they stay around in a situation that's not conducive for them. And you sitting there, you're trying to make it work, and it's just not going to work. Especially when you find yourself. Once you turn that mirror on yourself and you know it's not working, hey, it's just like with anything in life. Don't stay in something that's not giving you that energy that you desire or that energy that you need.
okay. So I posted her. So I also just posted her email address where you can reach out to her if you want to talk more to her and find out more about her, what she does, her business. I just actually pinned her email address there where you can reach out to her as well. Yes, we're gonna have to bring you back on so we can when everything is cooperating.
For sure.
Yes. So, man, for those of y'all who tuned in tonight, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all staying on with us even through the technical difficulties because, like I say, she was dropping gems. She was giving good information. She was blessing y'all on the night for real. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. So we will have her back so we can give y'all the full experience. We don't want to cheat y'all. We want to treat y'all. So most definitely we will, get her schedule and bring her back on so y'all can talk to her, ask more questions. She can give y'all more information on her journey overall. But like I said, I thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all could have been doing anything else, but y'all rocking it out with us tonight when Life Talk.
As we always say, we'll see y'all next week. Then we'll take a Thanksgiving break. Then we'll do another show. Then we'll take a holiday break and bring it back to the new year. But like we always say, Crystal just said it best, man. Y'all could have been anywhere. Y'all chose to rock out with us. Hey, if you have any questions, like I say, I know this show is going to be a little choppy when you see it. But Yvette, she posted her number. We're going to tag her email. Reach out. Like I say, it's all about supporting us. That's the biggest thing in life. We have to support us. And we're going to keep rocking this thing out till the wheels fall off.
Peace.